Welcome to episode 6 of the 5-Minute Investor, where Stockhouse columnists Jon Brown and me, Trevor Abes, each deliver a 2.5-minute stock pick related to recent news stories with investment implications. Jon, what's caught your attention in the markets over the past week?
Well, Trevor, it seems like we're all just so sick of tariffs. Tariffs. That's all anyone's talking about. You've written many articles about the tariffs, mentioning them. I have too. But we can't deny that our spending power has changed since the tariffs have come into effect. But beyond that, we all want to know, maybe now more than ever, where our spending money is going. Do we try and keep it local, keep it Canadian, but also, internationally, we kind of want to know which countries is our money going to. Take, for example, on Amazon, I saw they were selling these Make Canada the 51st State hats. Got a little dismayed and discouraged by that. But then I turned my attention to a local option that's doing pretty well business-wise and on the markets. It's a popular stock with you and me. We write about it a lot. That's Shopify Incorporated. They trade on the TSX under the symbol SHOP. That's shop. Easy to remember. And if you don't know them, they're an e-commerce platform, and they provide internet services and infrastructure for companies domestically, but also abroad in like 175 countries around the world. And they have some pretty notable names they work with: Supreme, BarkBox, even Meta. Its revenue is the interesting part, generated globally and domestically, so that can reduce its exposure to the U.S. tariffs that might impact us and them, which is why I chose them today. I think it might make it a good bet if you're looking for a smart business plan in these economic times. The stock itself is down 22% since the year began, but who isn't these days? The stock, though, is up 21% since this time last year. So overall, it seems like it's painting a pretty decent picture. That's Shopify Incorporated. Trades, one more time, on the TSX under SHOP, S-H-O-P. How about you, Trevor? What's your pick of the week?
Well, Jon, my story this week is about market awareness. Specifically, that's stemming from the Conservative Party of Canada's policy proposal to streamline mineral resource development. The proposal cites 10 projects essential to the Canadian economy that justify the increased efficiency. The relevant part here for investors, regardless of political affiliation, is that 8 of these projects are publicly traded, and each of them makes a strong case for an allocation to strengthen the mining sleeve of your portfolio. This includes Troilus Gold's flagship project in Quebec, whose value proposition I sketched out in an article on April 8th, linked below. But another notable project on the Conservatives' list is the pre-feasibility stage Springpole project in Ontario, owned by First Mining Gold, ticker FF on the TSX, which is one of the largest undeveloped gold projects in the province. It comes in at 4.6 million ounces of gold and 24.3 million ounces of silver indicated, and 0.3 million ounces of gold and 1.4 million ounces of silver inferred. When we add about 7 million more gold resource ounces spread across its Duparquet and Cameron properties, First Mining turns out to be housing about $38 billion US in estimated precious metals in the ground. This is as of prices on April 10th. This $38 billion figure is a far cry from the miner's market cap of approximately 145 million Canadian, indicating a potential opportunity to close that gap upon further development to harvest some serious upside. This opportunity is only heightened by how First Mining stock is down by about 75% from its 5-year high, while gold has added about 70% over this period. Drilling at Springpole in 2024 confirmed the potential for mineralized expansion continuous to the envisioned open pit, with more exploration planned over the near term as the project continues to advance through the environmental assessment process. As always, you can find links to the articles from today's episode in the show notes, and you can find more investing insights on Stockhouse and the market online. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Stockhouse, or wherever you find your podcasts. The material provided in this podcast is for information only and should not be treated as investment advice. For full disclaimer information, please visit themarketonline.ca/disclaimer.